Hi, and welcome to the Social Space, the show all about Wichita Falls, Texas, and the whole wide world. Oh, we've got a whole new panel today. We fired everybody at you. I'm Eric Crossland, lower third. Here every show.
Yes.
Unlike Jackie Hoegger.
Yeah.
Out making us money, I'm sure.
Yes. Working.
Work. Vegas, right? Aren't
Las
they
Vegas.
Yeah. We'll start with you, co-host number 2, Andrew Bell. Just found out today that he was raising 3 geniuses.
Parent-teacher conferences today. Man, those girls are doing good.
Your wife are doing good.
Yes. Very good.
To his right, who agrees he's doing very good, sitting in for Jackie Hoegger, one Jeannie Hilbers here for Idea Wichita Falls. Thanks for being here, Jeannie.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for agreeing to host the show and handle all the questions.
Sure.
And you said you were going to edit it later for me?
No, I didn't say that. I'm only the live part.
Okay, only this part. And to my right, going to be sitting the entire show as well, Kara Webb. She is the game day operator. Let's say it again. What are you for the Warriors?
I am the game day operations director.
It's a mouthful. Okay.
Wow.
What is your title over there at Idea?
I'm the coordinator of Idea WF.
The coordinator. Okay, real quick, guys. We got to thank our partners. News Channel 6 is our first partner. They air us at. It's supposed to be 10:35. Now that football's there, it's usually a little later, maybe as late as 11.
As long as we're on.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll be on as long as we're on after that another Cowboys win.
That's right.
It's funny because we taped these on Monday, so the game was literally yesterday. Stomped the New York Giants, no big deal. But by the time this airs, another game will have happened. The Patriots.
Yep.
Go stomp them too.
Hopefully.
They're not the Patriots of the last 20 years.
No, we'll see.
Not. Our audio partner, 10 Saturday mornings, you can hear the audio portion of this on NewsTalk 1290, Townsquare Media. There are other partners. See, there it is on the radio too. Kara
Perfect.
thought this was a radio show.
Yeah.
Should have been like, what are all these lights? And Tanya and Sean 𝗀𝘂 on Impact Signs at Falls Truck Center. They're our other partner. We are on the back of a couple more buses. You can still see our faces on there.
Yeah.
So there we go. The way we're gonna divvy this up, since we have both guests on for both segments, we're gonna start with Idea WF. Jeannie, for the people who did not see the last show, we had you and Scott on not that long ago. What is Idea WF?
Idea WF is technically a business plan competition, but really the goal of it is just to help entrepreneurs bring revenue into Wichita Falls, create jobs, and it's about giving them all the skill set, the tools, and the assistance that they need to either start a business or expand an existing business. And so it's in the 11th season. We're about to wrap that up. The winners are going to be announced. We'll go over that a little bit later. But this is my first series. It's been exciting. It's been fun to get back in the saddle and get to help people, really kind of make their dreams happen. Lots of people think about wanting to be an entrepreneur and they're sitting at a desk job that they don't enjoy every day and they think, man, if money didn't matter, this is what I would do every day.
Yeah.
And it's nice to be able to help them figure out, can you do that every day? Is it a viable business that you could do and make a living at? And so that's what Idea WF is all about, is helping people realize their dream, really.
So many great businesses that we know and love around here got either started or got money from Idea WF.
Sure. And it's about the prize money, and it's also just about the assistance, the mentoring. And this year we added more classes. So we're really trying to train them up. And, we went through 6 different classes: how to read a financial statement, how to do pro formas, how to estimate your cash, all of those things to help that business owner. They know a lot about their trade, but running the business side of things is a challenge for people. What is the banker going to look for? What is the CPA telling you? Is it even in English? So, we went through some of those classes to try to give them some education, some skills, so now they realize, what are they looking at? And does that make sense? And if I make this purchase or if I hire that employee, how's it going to impact my business? And it's been a really good year, and the contestants seem to really like that additional training that they've gotten.
So Jeannie, how many finalists y'all have this year?
We have 5 finalists.
Wow, can you tell us kind of?
Oh, we're excited. I'll go in alphabetical so that I don't show any favoritisms. But the first one is artology, and it's a totally new concept. Somebody said the other day it's kind of like Peloton for art, because you buy the Peloton machine and then you have a live workout. Well, this is the set. You don't have to buy a $2,000 bike, but it's live art classes. You would sign up for a monthly membership, and she's bringing in these spotlight artists, and she'll have live classes once a month where you learn a painting in live time.
That's
and
really cool.
a lot of that's pre-recorded. There's no interaction. There's no community. So it's a whole new concept. So World Wide
great.
Web, you can take art from anyone in the world. So that's what she's setting up.
My girls actually do this now on their little iPads. They'll watch an art class and learn how to draw different characters.
Yes.
It's so cool.
Yes,
So,
and this is amazing because then you learn from different artists. You don't just find one that you like. She'll bring in a variety of people. And it's live, so you can ask questions.
what's
and
neat, yeah.
it'll be over a couple of days spent. The next one is Falls Metal Fabrication. It's an existing metal fabricating place. But they have seen a need. One of the owners is Johnny McLean, who owns the Ember Shop. And there's a real demand for vent-free fireplaces. During COVID, some of those plants shut down. You just can't get them anymore, and they're becoming real popular. People are remodeling their homes after COVID. They're home more, so they're remodeling. New construction, a lot of people are putting in vent-free fireplaces. You don't have to have the chimney, and it warms your room a lot more because none of your heat is escaping up the chimney.
We had that February freeze where people were out without heat.
Yes, and if you'd had this running on propane, you could have still
Take
heated
note, Mom
your
and
home.
Dad. Start to worry about them.
But what Johnny found out is you can't get them. They're on delay till he's not going to get another shipment till April.
Wow.
So he's hoping to expand what they produce out there at Falls Metal and start producing vent-free fireplaces. So he will be our first contestant who's eligible for Cash for Jobs. I don't know, I didn't go over this, but the Economic Development Corporation, the 4A board, is funding Idea WF, and they offer prize money. So he'll be the first one eligible for that prize money. So as he creates jobs, he'll get repaid for creating those jobs. So that's exciting. Okay. Next one is Hospice at Home. They are medical equipment rental, and they're just focusing on hospice. A lot of times medical equipment companies are focusing on doctors' offices, nursing homes, and hospice patients. So hospice patients don't get the attention that they need, and maybe they have to wait, or maybe there's a service call because the equipment is outdated. So they will be providing medical equipment for just hospice patients. So it's nice. Very excited. Melina Montessori. She has opened a Montessori preschool out by the bay. She's up and going. This is her second week to have kids. And so it's just exciting. We don't have another Montessori school in Wichita Falls. So she brings something new and exciting. So
Very
that's
cool.
good. Y'all have had 𝗀𝗄𝗄 Esports on here before.
Right.
So they're our fifth.
I know we know one was on
Yep.
here.
Yeah.
So they're our fifth finalist. And they're just excited. Esports is growing, and they are really on top of it. And they're the leader in our area.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just bringing so much to Wichita Falls, and people don't realize how important they are and how big deal they are.
Sure.
And so we're excited to have them.
God,
as a
what
finalist.
five totally different businesses.
Yeah.
Like one of them not anything like the
No.
other one. God, that's gonna be a tough decision.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, then, so when and where are y'all gonna announce that winner?
It'll be Friday, October 22nd is our luncheon. And it'll be at the College of Midwestern over at the Clark Student Center in the Comanche Suites. And they can buy tickets going to our website. We're excited. We have a great keynote speaker. Parker Coddington is going to be there. He is a business owner. He owns several family-run businesses. He knows what it is to meet payroll. He knows what it's like to try to drive revenue. So he's really going to talk to these 5 finalists and really connect with them. And so it'll be an exciting day. It'll be exciting to hear him. It'll be exciting to see who the winner is.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, by the time this airs on the 17th, God, that'll be just 4 or 5 days
Oh,
later.
it'll be up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be there.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit more about Parker?
Oh, Parker lives down in the Metroplex. He and his family own really family entertainment businesses. They have a Shenanigans Entertainment Center. They have an 𝗀𝗄𝗄, and then something that we know really well. They own 3 locations of Urban Air. And so he knows what it's like to work with family. He knows what it's like to meet payroll. And so he'll be exciting. He'll be excited to see what he has to say to our finalists.
Yeah,
about
they can ask him questions and pick his brain, and that's a great resource.
we look forward to hearing from him.
All right, well, Jeannie, one more time, let's give out those web addresses. How can people
Yes,
get involved?
tickets for the luncheon, which will be the exciting day, the culmination of our 11th season, and they can go to www.ideawf.com. Tickets are $20 a piece. You can get a table for 8 for $140, And when they go to our link, they can just click on that, decide what entree they want. They can say who they want to sit with. But it'll be exciting. We're excited. We're proud of all 5 finalists that they've done the work, gone through the classes, put together a great business plan. And we're excited to name the winners.
Awesome. Well, 11th year, I've heard this has been the best year. I don't know if that's anything to do with you.
Well, I would say it's definitely been the best year for me. So hopefully it has been for everybody. But it's exciting. It really is. A lot of great things are happening in Wichita Falls.
Okay, awesome. Well, Jeannie, normally this is where we kick you out, but since you're Jackie Hoegger today, we're going to need you to stay through the next segment. When we come back from the next segment, Kara, we're going to let you talk. And you're going to need to tell us all about the brand new 2nd season of the Wichita Falls Warriors. Is this second or third?
This is the second.
Okay, so everything just runs together. I thought it was the second. All right, we'll be right back.
Four incredible radio stations. That's who we are. We are Townsquare Media, and we bring the best of radio to the North Texas area. Wake up early with NewsTalk 1290. That's us. How about Kelly Raspberry on 92.9 NIN? Yep, that's us. Bringing you the best of country with 102.3 The Bull. That's us. And rocking it all day long with 106.3 The Buzz. That's us. We are Townsquare Media, and we're proud to be a sponsor of the social space.
Hi, welcome back to the social space. We're doing it at, it's always rough when Jackie's not here. Not as rough when you're not here. I tell Jackie all the time, she doesn't know when I'm joking, and I look really dumb when I make a joke.
I like your jokes.
Thanks.
Sometimes.
Enjoy his laugh.
That's what I'm saying. Do the show
We
without
know
him.
who that is every time. Yeah, that's nice.
Still with us over here from Idea WF, Jeannie Hilbers. Thank you for sticking around.
Sure.
And now to my right, Kara Webb. Kara, I know a little bit about you because I've worked with you for the Warriors here at the beginning of this season. But tell us where you're from and how you got involved with the Warriors.
So I am from Athens, Alabama. Lived there my entire life. But then for the last 4 years, I've been in Tampa, Florida.
Wow.
I got a bachelor's degree in sports administration and then a master's degree in sports and entertainment management. It's a bit of a mouthful, but so I have a master's degree in that. I did an internship with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and a few projects with the Lightning before I found the Wichita Falls Warriors and moved up here to work for them.
Oh,
that's awesome. So tell us about your title and what it actually means.
So I am Director of Game Day Operations for the Warriors, and that encompasses a lot of things. Specifically, during games, you'll see me out on the ice, encouraging the fans to get hyped up. During intermission, I'm the one that runs the 𝗀𝗂𝗋 games.
Yeah, and if you don't know what 𝗀𝗂𝗋 is, you're throwing pucks, and the one that gets closest to the middle wins a prize. And sometimes they start chucking the pucks before she moves out of the way.
Yes. I definitely have already taken several pucks to the head and face.
So not the real pucks.
Yes. They're foam. Yeah.
Wow, you got a tough head. What's your, so out of all of that, what's your favorite part? What do you like doing the most?
Oh, easy. Interacting with the fans. Anything that involves myself talking to the fans is easily my favorite part. They're so engaging and enthusiastic. I mean, the fans in Wichita Falls are some of the most dedicated fans I've ever seen. So I love talking to them. I love talking to the kids. They just go nuts, so it's very entertaining.
And y'all made the playoffs last year, right?
We did, actually, yeah. It was our very first season, and it was through COVID, so there was limited attendance, but we made it all the way to playoffs and did fairly well, so we're hoping to do the same thing this season.
Yeah. So, Kara, tell us about some of the upcoming promos that y'all have.
Yeah, so we have a really cool promo in November 5th and 6th. It's Hockey Fights Cancer, and it's an awesome event because it brings in a lot of people from the community that we normally wouldn't receive, but also the majority of the donations and money raised during that game goes to the American Cancer Society, and we help raise money for that. You can pre-order t-shirts now for that, actually. We're really promoting that this year. And one of the really cool things that we're doing this year is we're going to have the opportunity for fans to paint on the ice. And then you can see it during the whole game.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I like that.
So we're going to take paint, they can come out and they can paint on the ice a dedication to maybe someone they've lost to cancer or someone who's battling cancer. And then we'll run the Zamboni over it, and it'll be there the whole game.
That's
That's
a really cool
cool.
one.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. We think it's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
And when is that one?
It'll be November 5th and 6th.
And is there a cost to get to paint on the ice? Because it's a fundraiser.
There is a cost.
Yeah.
We don't have it chosen yet, so
To be determined.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Jeannie's like, I got to get a question in. So
I was just thinking that was cool. I want to go do it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here, Kara, and thank you, Jeannie, for being here. I'm not sure what we're going to see next. I want to show 𝗀𝗏 again because as I'm going to put this picture up again, we just got all of our International Telly Awards came in today.
We did.
And we got them for 3 of our projects, and one of them we've shown before on the show, but it's about our fire department and how they got the highest ISO rating you can have, which keeps insurance rates down for homeowners and stuff like that. And we do just have a wonderful fire department. And if I can't show it, I'm going to have to cut all that out. You'll see something else. So anyway, thank you all for being on the show, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is a problem. That grind, that click, that constant leak. Whatever it is, you heard it last year, and you probably put it on your to-do list. Ah, the famous to-do list. Well, that list gets long, and so do the days. But your AC still needs a tune-up. You could wait for that first triple-digit degree day.
We're talking about consecutive days of triple-digit heat.
Or you could call
James Lane Air Conditioning and Plumbing. This is Laura.
Hey Laura, good to see you again. We don't like 102-degree weather, but we're climbing the ladder. We don't prefer hanging out in the crawl space, but we're down there chasing the lead. And we don't like when your AC has problems, but we like to fix them. James Lane Air Conditioning and Plumbing.
When you lay your head down at night and you've got a business that you've shut the lights out for the night, you want to know that if something happens, you're in a community that is amongst the best. There's a lot of things in homes in particular that insurance doesn't replace. It doesn't replace World War II medals that are hanging in a frame. And so the speed of our response and the weight of our response becomes very important to protect those things. So ISO is an independent organization whose function it is to measure the effectiveness of a community's response to fire. ISO has evaluated more than 39,000 independent fire department jurisdictions across the country. And as of yesterday, there were only 394 fire departments that had achieved an ISO level 1. we become number 395 in the nation.
This rating tells our citizens that living here is safe.
Right now we have several people wanting to come to town, and they're going to build $100, $200, $300 million facilities. One of the first things they're going to look at is this rating.
Businesses that are looking to locate to communities look at that ISO score because it directly impacts their insurance rates.
Damage to customer relationships, damage to the flow of operations to your business as a going concern, sometimes those impacts can last years. The more we're able to share this story with others, the more likely they are to want to do business in Wichita Falls. We've got a better chance in Wichita Falls of not ever getting to the point where we've lost our facilities due to fire.
Wichita Falls, like every city across the country, is subject to a new ISO evaluation every 10 years. They do so by evaluating various aspects within the fire department, our water supply system, and our dispatch center. And when they do the evaluation across literally dozens of those individual components, those scores are added up, and any score above 90 is considered an ISO Class 1. The city of Wichita Falls scored a 95.18.
We keep our families at home and we want to feel safe and understand that we're going to be protected should something happen, that we've got the absolutely best fire protection system, the best fire department, the best firefighters that any community could possibly have.
It was an honor to lead that effort, but that effort was really accomplished because of the effort put in by our crews and that day-to-day coordination and cooperation that exists between the fire department, the water department, and our dispatch center. I think one of the things that's hard sometimes for outsiders to understand is what we refer to as the brotherhood or sisterhood of the fire service and belonging to something that's bigger than us. I believe that, our Creator designed us with a DNA that allows us to run into burning buildings when most people are inclined to run out. So for us, this is a calling. It's hard to put into words how proud I am of this organization and the support we get from our water department and our dispatch center. Achieving an ISO 1 is one of those things that most fire chiefs won't experience any time in their career. And it's just hard to put in words the value of that. How do you value a better night's sleep when you own a business here and know that it's within a community that has one of the best fire departments in the country?
I'm so proud of just our city and our fire department and the chief for working towards this.
The more people that find out about things like this, the more a positive story gets out there about Wichita Falls, no matter who it's from.
This ISO 1 rating is evidence that we're doing things right.
I hope the citizens can understand what this ISO 1 rating really means to Wichita Falls. It's not just affecting one business or the other, or one residence or the other, it's affecting all 105,000 citizens.
go out into the field, out into the streets to help our neighbors, it doesn't feel like a job. It doesn't feel heroic. We oftentimes describe firefighters as not being heroes for what they do, but being heroes for what they're willing to do. Every single person on this fire department is willing to risk something to save that life.
To anyone that's watching this, when you see a firefighter, please acknowledge them, thank them.
Every day I pin this badge on and honored to be a part of this fire department in this city.